Most portable power stations don't deliver the runtime they promise. I researched over 30 models and filtered the 5 that actually hold up, according to real users. What I found about battery chemistry in these portable power stations will save you from a unit that dies early. Let's dive in. We're kicking things off at number 5 with the ECOFLOW Delta 2 Portable Power Station. This one lands right in the sweet spot most people are actually shopping for. Just over 1,000 watt-hours of LiFePO4 battery. That's enough to run a full-size refrigerator for about 11 hours on a single charge. LiFePO4 chemistry gives you over 3,000 charge cycles before real capacity loss. That's easily a decade of regular use. What convinced me about this unit is the inverter output. 1,800 watts continuous, 2,700 watt surge. Your fridge, microwave, and coffee maker all start and run without drama. One owner ran a 900 watt microwave for 30 seconds. Lost 1% of battery. That kind of efficiency over a full outage adds up fast. And here's a detail that doesn't get enough attention. The Delta 2 does a near-instant switchover when wall power drops. You can leave it plugged in between your devices and the outlet. Power goes out, it kicks in automatically. Several owners use it exactly this way for home offices, routers, and even CPAP machines. Then there's the charging speed. 0 to 80% in about 50 minutes from a wall. Long-term owners confirm that number holds up. If you're scrambling before a storm, that turnaround is a genuine lifeline. But here's the honest trade-off. The fans get loud during fast charging. Noticeably loud. You can lower input to 600 watts through the app. That calms things down, but doubles charge time. Plan around it in tight spaces. A few owners have also flagged rare battery management glitches that cause unexpected shutdowns. Fixable with a reset, and ECOFLOW backs it with a 5-year warranty, but worth knowing. 15 outlets, expandable up to 3 kilowatt hours, 500 watts of solar input, a well-rounded starting point for this list. You'll find the link in the description. Number 4 is the Jackery Explorer 1000 V2. It comes bundled with a 200-watt solar panel. Jackery is probably the most recognized name in portable power, and this package shows why. What convinces me most is the battery. LiFePO4 chemistry rated for 4,000 charge cycles. That means a decade plus of real use before meaningful capacity loss. Most people will upgrade long before this thing wears out. Output is 1,500 watts continuous with a 3,000 watt surge peak. That handles a kitchen fridge, a space heater, small power tools, a microwave, and it comes in under 24 pounds with a foldable handle. For this capacity class, that portability genuinely matters. But here's what you need to factor in. The listed capacity is 1,070 watt hours. Through the AC outlets, expect roughly a 15% conversion loss. Real-world usable energy is closer to 900 watt hours. That's standard physics across the industry. Jackery just hasn't been great about disclosing it. Do your own runtime math, and you'll be fine. Wall charging is fast, under 2 hours on default, about 1 hour with emergency mode through the app. Solar is more hands-on. Owners consistently report needing to realign the panel often. Real output sits around 100 watts, not the rated 200. It works, but don't expect to set it and forget it. There's something worth highlighting though. This unit runs at about 30 decibels. People run it overnight in campers and RVs without it waking anyone. That quiet operation is a practical edge a lot of buyers overlook. Bluetooth can be flaky, which matters during outages when Wi-Fi goes down. But as a total package, this is hard to beat in its weight class. Proven brand, serious battery longevity, and enough power to keep your essentials running. The link is in the description. At number 3, we've got the ECOFLOW Delta 3 Classic, and this is where things start getting serious. There's one feature on this unit that genuinely sets it apart from most portable power stations. The switchover time when your power goes out is under 10 milliseconds. That's essentially instant. You can plug your PC, your router, or even medical equipment into it, and when the grid drops, nothing skips a beat. One owner set it up between their van's power and a fridge. Van off, the station kicks in automatic. Van back on, it steps aside, no manual swapping. That kind of smart design actually changes how you use the product. Now, on the charging side, this thing pulls up to 1,500 watts from a wall outlet. 0 to 80% in about 45 minutes. If you've ever scrambled to charge a power station before a storm rolls in, you understand why that matters. And with 500 watts of solar input, you can top it off in around 2.5 hours with the right panel setup. The battery is LiFePO4, rated for over 3,500 cycles before dropping to 80% capacity. That translates to roughly 10 years of daily use. For something you're trusting to keep your fridge cold or your CPAP running overnight, that longevity matters. One thing worth knowing, the fans get loud during fast charging. Not generator loud, but noticeable in a quiet room. You can dial back the speed through the app, which helps. Speaking of the app, it's genuinely useful here. Scheduling, storm alerts, remote shutoff, real-time power history, it feels like a proper smart device, not just a battery with Bluetooth tacked on. Where I'd push back slightly is on occasional firmware quirks. A few owners reported error codes early on that required a reboot. Nothing that persisted, and the 5-year warranty covers you, but worth mentioning. At 1800 watts continuous and 3600 surge with X-Boost, this handles refrigerators, microwaves, coffee makers, and laptops easily. It won't run your central air, but for the essentials during an outage or a weekend off-grid, this is one of the most well-rounded picks at this capacity. The link is in the description.
These products are great, but there are hundreds of deals every day, and most of them are trash. That's why I pick the 5 best from each category every day and post them for free on Telegram. And you can choose only the categories that interest you with zero spam. Link in the description.
At number 2, we've got the Anker SOLIX C1000. Honestly, this might be the most well-rounded unit on the list. Here's what stands out right away. This thing charges from 0 to 80% in about 43 minutes on AC. That's not marketing fluff. Owners confirm it consistently. Dead to full in under an hour and a half. For a power station, that speed is a real advantage. Forget about it until an hour before your trip. You're covered. Under the hood, it runs a Life PO4 battery rated for 3,000 cycles. That's roughly a decade of regular use. People running it daily for over a year report zero capacity loss. That longevity changes the math on what you're actually paying. Output sits at 1800 watts continuous. SurgePad technology pushes that to 2400 for startup spikes. That matters because fridges and microwaves pull hard when they first kick on. One owner powered an entire truck camper for a full day. Lights, water pump, furnace, occasional microwave use, all from a unit weighing about 28 pounds. It's also 15% smaller than most in this class. And there's something smart about the expandability. Add the BP1000 expansion battery and you double your watt hours. The system drains the expansion first, then taps the main unit. So if you start small and need more later, you're not replacing anything. Now where it gets real. The fan gets loud during fast charging. Not a deal breaker, but noticeable in a quiet space. Cold weather is a genuine limitation. Below freezing, this unit can flat out refuse to turn on. Anker doesn't highlight that clearly, and if you're counting on solar alone, temper expectations. Cloud cover drops output fast. The companion app, though, is well executed. Real-time wattage monitoring, adjustable charge rates, remote control. For home backup, camping, or RV life, this checks nearly every box. You'll find the link in the description. Before we reveal our number 1, be sure to check out the description below for the freshest deals on each of these items. And taking the top spot, we've got the DJI Power Station with 1,000 watt hours and 2,200 watts of output. There's a reason this is number 1. DJI built its name on drones, precision engineering, reliable batteries, smart power management. Now, they've pointed all of that expertise at portable power, and honestly, it shows. Let me start with what I think is the real standout here. This thing recharges from 0 to full in 70 minutes on grid power, 0 to 80% in 50. That's not a minor convenience. That changes how you use it. Forget plugging it in the night before a trip. You can top it off while you pack the car. Now, 2,200 watts continuous output from a 1 kilowatt hour unit is genuinely impressive. That's enough to run a mini fridge, charge your laptop, and keep your phone topped off simultaneously. For weekend camping or a short outage at home, it covers the essentials without breaking a sweat. And here's the detail that doesn't get enough attention. 23 decibels. That's quieter than a whisper. Certified across 5 separate noise tests. If you're running this inside a van or next to your tent at night, you won't hear it. Most units in this class hum loud enough to notice. This one practically disappears. The dual 140 watt USB-C ports are a smart touch too. You can fast charge 2 laptops at the same time. For photographers or remote workers, that's a real workflow advantage. Where's the catch? It's a 1 kilowatt hour unit. If you need to run heavy appliances for extended hours, you'll want something bigger. This isn't a whole home backup. It's a precision tool for targeted power needs. But that's exactly why it works so well. DJI didn't try to do everything. They made a compact, versatile, fast-charging, dead silent power station that does its job better than almost anything else in this class. For the quality of engineering you're getting, the value here is hard to argue with. You'll find the link in the description. Now you know which power stations actually deliver on runtime, and which ones will leave you in the dark. Prices in this category shift without warning, so if one stood out, you'll find the links in the description.